Welcome back, everyone, to the Complete Pineleaf. I have arrived here at Non-Leglin, just outside of Wadu, where I need to speak with this Non-Leglin warrior over here. Who goes there? You have the look of a northerner about you. We have seen more of your kind of late, but I cannot say you're welcome here. If you seek the hospitality of the Hall of Lanuch, then I will not stop you. But the days grow dark to Voniad, and you may not find the mood of the Brenine's Hall to your liking. Speak with the guard outside of the Brenine's Hall. Perhaps he will let you in, perhaps not. But be the cause of trouble in our village, and you will be spitted to warm off the rest of your ilk. Okie dokie. Uh, how did you know that I wasn't from the Gloomlands? Oh, my accent, of course. It always gives me away. Maybe I should have dressed up like a. Like, what are the hobbits? I mean, how many hobbits have they seen not from the Gloomlands? Right? Right. Okay. Uh, Hello, Silverlock. I've come here with some bad news.
Speak not to me of Wadu. He is a coward and no son of mine.
Uh, you're not particularly liking your former relation then, yes. He is dead? Then his chance of courage is ended, and I mourn only that. No, I will hear no more of it. If you have words of Wadu, speak, tell them to his sister. If the powers were just, Nona would have been the son and he the daughter, for she is the like iron and could make her father proud. With the clans all around the Oculus preparing for war and closing in upon us, the only good thing Wadu ever did for us is to rid us of his cowering presence. Oh, yeah, such a nice father to have. Yeah, alright. I suppose we need to find this. No, why is there a quest ring here? That was a phantom quest ring, so we have to go with a real quest ring here. It looks like I found Nona here.
Wadu was not the fighter our father Sulvok wanted him to be.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Wadu is not the fighter our father Suvluk wanted him to be, and when he spoke to him, which was rarely, Suvluk was cruel. I tried to give Wadu the lessons he needed, lessons in the sword and the axe and the ways of fire, but I could not teach him the courage he needed. My words to him were harsh. If they drove him to his death, I would have them back. Well, at least she has kinder words than her father had.
After our argument, Wadu went to the dwarf halls in Thrar's Combe.
Yes, Wadu went to Thrar's Combe, but what he saw there I do not know. He would say nothing to me when he returned. Those halls have been abandoned for countless years, and have a fell reputation. No one goes there, Korach, Ukluk, or Drygluth. Did Wadu find this sword there? I can't explain it. If you wish the dwarf halls to learn what my brother saw there, I would repay you with the knowledge of these lands known only to the Ukluth. I have never been to the halls of the Korach, but they can be found far to the east of here, the northern mountains of Thor's Combe. Now, Thor's Combe, of course, makes it obvious. Oh, she calls the Quark dwarves up ahead there, yes. Thor's Combe. So we know which dwarves were here, since Thor is in the. What is it? The grandfather of Thorn Oak and Shield, I believe? Yes. So that was one of the exile places to the dwarves. So we need to explore the dwarf halls and see what we could find there. So we also have other things to do here. Let's see what he has to say. Hello? Halt! Declare yourself before the hall of um, Brennin of the Ukluth. Pineleaf? You must be one of those Devoniad that have been sneaking about of late. What ill wind brings you before the gates like some beggar from out of the wild? If you wish to invoke the hospitality of our hall, then so be it. But it shall be allowed at Glen Brennan's discretion, not mine. One word to the wise Devoniad. There has been rumor that the rangers from the wild have been skulking about of late. By the law of this house, they are not welcome, nor those who will spy for them in our mines. So, watch your tongue and your idle hands, lest they earn you trouble. Wonderful! Wonderful! Simply wonderful. This doesn't look good. It looks like we've got an emissary of Isengard here. Okay, let's see what he has to say. And what do you have here? A bit far afield, aren't you, Devoniad? You are not welcome here. The affairs of Dunland do not involve you, and your presence does not but threaten the tentative peace of these lands. With the pact I offer, these lands shall forever be safe from the looming threat of the Northmen under the protection of Isengard. Now begone, before I'm tempted to rash and unsightly action to remove you. Well, he's not nice. Oh, look at this. Here is the emissary's champion. And if you thought the emissary didn't look nice, this guy looks worse. And here I was just looking for a bit of sport among the backwater collection of hovels. I have not dared hope for any fool Devonia to offer themselves to my blades. Alas, it shall have to wait. My lord has business to attend to with the Bernine. But do not wander too far, little vagabond. Once our treaty is in hand, I shall have the time to deal with the likes of you. Nice fellow. Really, really, really nice fellow. Ah, hello there.
It is not our custom to trust Devoniad, but perhaps you may be of help to me?
And what type of help is that? Your presence here is no mystery to me, Devoniad. Our village is caught between powers. On one hand, we have the emissaries of Saruman the White, who demands our fealty in battles to come, while the Devoniad of the north once again trespass unwanted upon our lands. Glen Bernine will soon hold a council to decide our course. We have no love for the men of the north, but we are not blind. We see what is happening in our brethren in Dunland. They will serve Isengard as pawns of war to come, and many will never see their homes again. Yet, if we refuse, we may come to blows with our own kinsmen, or the savage half-orcs who serve under the banner of the White Hand. I cannot say which would be worse. Know that Glenbrenning's mind is not yet resolved on this matter, Devoniad. Prove yourself worth to the brither, and he may yet find the will to reject the entreaties of Isengard. Otherwise, I suspect that your wandering friends will soon be hunted down by Saruman's armies, and our menfolk shall march to war in the south. To what fate? I know not. So I need to complete a weapon of old, half orcs, signs among the ashes, and where there's smoke. Yeah. So let us begin with. Right? Okay, well, there are 4 quest rings here, so I will presume these are the 4 quests in question. Hello there.
Even the Ocluth have need of help on occasion.
Columns of smoke rise through the air south of here. The homes of my people are burning, and we have not the strength to defend them while the raiders threaten the walls of the village. If you can aid us by doing battle with the half-orcs, at least keep them at bay for a time, then I will support you in the Council of Brehir. Otherwise, it seems to me that we must take up the banner of Isengard along with our kinsmen in the south, lest we be swept away upon the tides of war with no allies to call upon in times of need. So I need to kill half-orcs and Buzog. Alright, and what does this Beheris have to say? If I am to speak openly against Isengard, I need evidence that the half-orcs serve Saruman. We do not wish to kneel to or thank, but there is much fear of what will happen if we do not. With true evidence of Isengard's involvement of these attacks, I and many of my people will be free to speak our anger and deny Saruman the easy submission he expects of us. If you can come to some sign of Isengard's involvement with the raiders of Non-Laglan, then that will give me all that I need. So this means then that some people are suspecting that Isengard is responsible for the White Hand people that are attacking them, but there's no real evidence of it yet. Now, I know that Saruman is behind the White Hand, but it's not obvious to these people yet. Tell me, Devodiad, is it true that the powers of Angmar stir anew? Have the elves truly allied with the Witch King in the north, as the tale says? Well, no, there's no truth to that bit. Anyway, the Witch King isn't in the north, and the False King has been dealt with. Some weeks ago, warriors from the south, under the direction of Isengard, passed by to do battle with Eregion, but we have heard little but dark rumors since. No matter the details, war shall be upon us soon. You mark my words. Would that my father Zax was yet true, I would be unafraid of battle. It was made by the dwarves back when dwarves folk lived in the mountains, but time takes its toll on all things, and it broke many years ago. None here have the skill to reforge such a weapon, but it is said that the dwarves yet remain in the far north and have shared some secrets of craft with the men there as well. I was thinking that if this is true, then I might have the axe remade. What of it, Devodiad? Do you know the secrets of the craft? Or perhaps you know a dwarf who might reforge your father's blade? Take it, if so. It is of no use to me now, and my brethren will have me melt it down to make a less worthy blade. I would not see it, and so, if it might be made whole again. If I can be done, then I shall be in your debt, and shall speak of your favor in the council of the Behir. Now, fortunately, I'm going to a dwarven hall, so we'll see if we can find anyone there, because I don't know how to fix an axe. Marauders have come into our lands, killing our livestock and threatening our people. Smoke rises from the south, and I fear that it comes from our Cartreves, burned in the night by the half-orc invaders. Glenbrennan has forbidden our warriors from taking to the field, fearing that the village itself might be burned. So I would ask that you seek out the Cartreves and see if anything remains. Very well, I need to do some patrols, get some evidence and all that. Now, while I would love to go to the Dwarf Hall at the moment, I need to clear out a couple of things in my quest log before I can do that. For some reason, the axe quest sends me to Athir in the crafting hall.
I have naught to say to you, Devodiad.
Pineleaf gave you this? I will tell you what I told him. I can't repair it. I do not know how Thor's misforged it in such a temper, but anything I could do to it would make the steel so brittle that it will shatter on the first blow. You want this weapon to be repaired? Then go to Thor's Combe. There is rumor of a mad dwarf living there, still among the ruins. Perhaps he can repair it. Alright. And if you have master proficiency in the weaponsmith profession, you may repair the axe yourself using the anvil at the Lanuk crafting hall. But since I don't, I'll have to go to Thor's Combe. But I have to go and talk to this mad dwarf anyway, right? Let us start with the patrol of the settlements. I think I see one up ahead, or at least I assume that's one of the... What is it? Cartrev? Or something like that. There's also seem to be a few orcs out here. What else is new? What? Are there deeds involving wargs? Well, I guess I'll find out as soon as I kill this one, right? Nope. No deed for killing wargs. Well, that's a bit of a strange twist. I'm so used to there always being one. Kill 3,000 wargs. When you've finished killing the 3,000 wargs, kill another 6,000. And thank goodness that's a bit of hyperbole. Well, this one remains inhabited. Well, I was going to say friendly, but I have a feeling they're not exactly friendly. They're just not completely hostile. Which is a little bit of a difference here. And we also have a few half-orcs here. Well, half-orcs it is. Oh, there is a deed for the half-orcs. Killed 1 of 100. Now I just have to kill 299 more. Yippee! In that case, that wasn't an exaggeration because that includes the advanced level 2, because there is always an advanced one. And it's almost always twice the original, and besides, we have a lot of others that are 100/200. So why not this one? Here is Cartrev Brurith, and it's not in good shape. It's been burnt to the ground, and there are wargs picking at whatever remains here. Not good at all. Yeah. I'm surprised he's just picking it down here while you've got those dead animals. See, so that was the eating a sheep. So at least that makes... Oh, it's picking the bones off the skeleton there. All right, that's what he's up to. Oh. And I'm also needing to get some equipment from half-orc bosses. And this guy looks like a bit of a boss. Well, actually, how can he be a boss? He doesn't have a shield. And oh, not that type of boss. All right, fine. There you go. Well, at least it's another half-orc, right? Even if I didn't get the piece of equipment I'm looking for. But I will get one in the end, and that looks like another hut up ahead, but it does not look like it's in good shape. And yeah, it's also guarded by wargs from a distance, apparently. Well, we can deal with the wargs. Now, where was that habitation? Ah, there it is. I think it's safe to say that that place is burnt to the ground. Though I suppose I have to get close enough in order to register that fact officially. There, we got him down. Suppose I'm going to have to kill a few more of these guys. as I get closer and closer and closer. Oh, ho ho! You want more? Yeah, he's nasty. There you go. Still no equipment, but that's another matter. Eh! What are you doing here out of your hole? Well, what do you care? And in a hole in the ground there lived a hobbit? I don't know how much he knows about hobbits. But these bosses apparently don't have equipment with them. Or at least they keep on ruining it if they do. Hey! They're not supposed to fight back! Oh boy. Okay, Carthrift Motho has been burnt to the ground. Ah, here's Boozog. Well, you might as well take care of 2 orcs with 1 javelin, right? Another, you'll count at least for the Boozog quest, and of course, count for our patrol points. Ouch! There you go. Now, where were we? I guess I have to kill a few more of these guys and then find the final point. We'll have this lot whipped into shape in no time, starting with you. Yeah, right. These bosses are certainly reluctant to give up their gear, but eventually one of them must surrender it, right? Yeah, right. Maybe they don't discover the helm of the White Hand. Well, alright. It's a start. This last home seems to be intact for the moment, but I do see that there is a half-orc around the area, so it could be they have plans to make it not last much longer. We'll have to see. Now, let's see, warg there. This cart trip appears to be abandoned. Alright, and completed the cart trips of Vanad White. Alright. So I found all of those. You have done your part to protect the lad. Yippee. Now, what do we need to do next? I've taken care of a number of those quests already, but it looks like there's somebody here who's going to be needing my help. What does he need? And can we help him? And does he need these flowers to be trimmed down a bit? We'll have to find that out in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.